the Darien Gap, a place whispered about in hushed tones, a name that sends shivers down the spines of even the most seasoned adventurers. 66 miles of untamed jungle separating South America from Central America, a natural barrier that has thwarted countless attempts to bridge the continents. It's a place where the earth fights back, reclaiming what man has not conquered. Here, nature is the ultimate ruler, and it shows no mercy. This is not a journey for the faint of heart. The terrain is treacherous, with every step presenting a new challenge. This is a test of human resilience, a trial that pushes the limits of endurance and willpower. The Gap is a dense tapestry of swamps, mountains, and rivers. Each element conspires to make passage nearly impossible. It's a place where the air is thick with humidity and the ground crawls with unseen life. The oppressive heat and constant moisture create a breeding ground for all manner of creatures. Every step is a gamble. Every rustle of leaves a potential threat. The jungle is a living entity, always watching, always waiting. This is the raw, untamed power of nature, and it demands respect. The jungle is relentless, unforgiving, and indifferent to human presence. It doesn't care about your story, your reasons for being there. It exists in a state of perpetual indifference. It will swallow you whole if you let it. The dense foliage and treacherous terrain can easily disorient and trap even the most experienced explorers. The mud sucks you in, the vines trip you up. Every step is a struggle, every movement a battle against the elements. Insects feast on your skin. The constant buzzing and biting are a reminder of the jungle's omnipresent dangers. The jungle is alive, and it's out to break you. Its dynamic ecosystem is both a marvel and a menace, teeming with life that can turn hostile in an instant. But amidst the danger, there is also a raw, undeniable beauty. The jungle's vibrant colors and diverse wildlife create a stunning, albeit perilous, landscape. The vibrant greens of the foliage, the symphony of insects and birds, the sheer tenacity of life in its most primal form. It's a place where beauty and danger coexist, where survival is a daily struggle, and where the line between life and death is razor thin. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. It's a fleeting reminder of the world beyond, a world that feels impossibly distant in the heart of the jungle. Rivers cut through the jungle like veins, their waters both a source of life and a potential hazard. Crossing them is a perilous endeavor, fraught with hidden dangers. As night falls, the jungle transforms. The sounds of the day give way to a new symphony, one filled with the calls of nocturnal creatures and the rustling of unseen predators. A campfire offers a small measure of comfort, its flickering light a beacon in the darkness. But even this small respite is temporary, as the jungle never truly sleeps. Morning brings a heavy mist that clings to the trees and obscures the path ahead. It's a new day, but the challenges remain the same. For those who dare to venture into the Darien Gap, it is a journey of discovery and survival. It is a test of courage, endurance, and the unyielding human spirit. The jungle reclaims all that is left behind, erasing the marks of human presence. It is a reminder that in this green hell, nature always has the final word. The rain then in the Darien Gap is more than just water. It's a force of nature. It comes down with such intensity that it feels like the sky itself is falling. The sound of the rain hitting the leaves creates a symphony of nature, a constant reminder of the power and unpredictability of the environment. It falls in sheets, turning the ground into a treacherous bog. The once solid earth becomes a quagmire, making every step a challenge. The mud clings to your boots, pulling you down, making progress slow and exhausting. Rivers swell, becoming raging torrents in an instant. What was once a gentle stream can transform into a dangerous, fast-moving river capable of sweeping away anything in its path. Crossing these rivers requires caution and respect for the raw power of nature. The humidity is stifling, a constant weight on your chest. It feels like you're breathing through a wet cloth, each breath labored and heavy. The air is thick with moisture, making it difficult to cool down and find relief. The sun, when it breaks through the dense canopy, is equally unforgiving. Its rays pierce through the leaves, creating spots of intense heat that can scorch the skin. The contrast between the cool shade and the burning sunlight is stark and relentless. Temperatures soar, baking the jungle floor and sapping your energy. The heat is oppressive, making every movement feel like a monumental effort. It's a constant battle to stay hydrated and keep your body temperature in check. Dehydration becomes a constant threat. The combination of heat and humidity causes you to sweat profusely, losing vital fluids and electrolytes. Without proper hydration, your body begins to shut down, making it difficult to think clearly and react quickly. The air is thick and heavy, making each breath a struggle. It's as if the jungle itself is pressing down on you, testing your resolve and endurance. The constant dampness seeps into your clothes and skin, adding to the discomfort. Even the most experienced adventurers are humbled by the Darien's climate. No amount of preparation can fully equip you for the sheer intensity of the environment. It's a place that demands respect and humility from all who enter. It's a test of endurance, pushing you to your absolute limits. Every day presents new challenges, from navigating the dense undergrowth to finding safe drinking water. Your physical and mental stamina are constantly put to the test. Every day is a battle against the elements. The rain, heat, and humidity are relentless, wearing you down bit by bit. It's a constant struggle to stay dry, cool, and hydrated, requiring careful planning and resourcefulness. Every step forward is a victory against the odds. Progress is measured in small increments, each one hard-earned and deeply satisfying. The sense of accomplishment that comes from overcoming the challenges of the Darien is unparalleled. The key to survival is adaptation. You must learn to read the signs of the environment, understanding when to push forward and when to hold back. Flexibility and resilience are your greatest allies in this unforgiving landscape. You must learn to work with the environment, not against it. Embrace the rhythms of the jungle, using its resources wisely and respecting its power. Cooperation with nature rather than confrontation is essential for survival. Find shelter during downpours, conserve energy during the hottest hours, and always be prepared for the unexpected. The Darien Gap is a place of extremes where the only certainty is uncertainty. Preparation, adaptability, and respect for the environment are the keys to navigating this challenging terrain. The Darien Gap is a haven for creatures that would make your skin crawl. This dense, untamed wilderness is home to some of the most dangerous and fascinating wildlife on the planet. From the largest predators to the tiniest insects, every corner of this jungle is teeming with life that can both awe and terrify. Jaguars stalk the shadows, their eyes gleaming with primal hunger. These apex predators are masters of stealth, moving silently through the underbrush, always on the lookout for their next meal. Their powerful jaws can crush the skulls of their prey with ease, making them one of the most formidable hunters in the animal kingdom. Venomous snakes, camouflaged against the forest floor, lie in wait, ready to strike with lightning speed. Their venom can paralyze or kill in moments, a deadly adaptation that ensures their survival in this competitive environment. The variety of snakes here is astounding, from the brightly colored coral snakes to the nearly invisible pit vipers. But it's the smaller creatures that pose the most insidious threat. These tiny terrors often go unnoticed until it's too late, their bites and stings delivering potent toxins or deadly diseases. Mosquitoes, carriers of malaria and dengue fever, swarm in clouds. These tiny insects are responsible for more human deaths than any other creature on Earth. Their bites can transmit a host of diseases, making them one of the most dangerous inhabitants of the Darien Gap. Ticks burrow into your skin, spreading debilitating diseases. These parasites latch onto their hosts, feeding on blood and transmitting illnesses like Lyme disease and Rocky Mountain spotted fever. Their presence is a constant reminder of the hidden dangers lurking in the jungle. Even the ants bite with a vengeance, leaving welts that burn and itch. Some species, like the bullet ant, are known for their incredibly painful stings, which can cause intense pain lasting for hours. These tiny warriors defend their territory fiercely, making every step in the jungle a potential encounter with pain. The jungle is a constant reminder that you are not at the top of the food chain. Here, survival is a daily battle, and every creature, no matter how small, plays a role in the complex web of life. The balance of predator and prey is delicate, and one misstep can mean the difference between life and death. Every step could be your last. The dense foliage hides countless dangers, from venomous snakes to hidden pits. Navigating this treacherous terrain requires constant vigilance and respect for the environment. Every encounter with wildlife is a gamble. Whether it's a jaguar on the prowl or a swarm of mosquitoes, each interaction carries risks. Understanding the behavior of these creatures and knowing how to respond can mean the difference between a safe passage and a dangerous confrontation. Awareness is your best defense. Being aware of your surroundings and the potential threats can help you avoid dangerous situations. Knowledge of the local wildlife and their habits is crucial for anyone venturing into the Darien Gap. Wear protective clothing, use insect repellent, and be vigilant about checking for bites. These simple precautions can help reduce the risk of encounters with dangerous creatures and the diseases they carry. Long sleeves, pants, and proper footwear can provide a barrier against bites and stings. Treat every creature with caution, for even the smallest can inflict the most pain. In the Darien Gap, respect for the wildlife and an understanding of the risks are essential for survival. Every creature, no matter how insignificant it may seem, has evolved to thrive in this harsh environment, and underestimating them can be a fatal mistake. As if the natural dangers weren't enough, the Darien Gap is also plagued by lawlessness. Armed groups operate with impunity, preying on vulnerable migrants. Smugglers and traffickers lurk in the shadows, exploiting those desperate enough to make the crossing. Robbery, extortion, and violence are all too common. Migrants are often stripped of their possessions, their hopes and dreams shattered by the brutality they encounter. Women and children are particularly vulnerable, facing the added threat of sexual assault and trafficking. The human element adds a chilling layer of danger to the already treacherous journey. It's a stark reminder that the greatest threat to mankind often comes from within. Trust your instincts. Travel in groups if possible. Avoid attracting attention, and be prepared to defend yourself if necessary. The jungle may be unforgiving, but it's the human predators that you truly need to fear. You know, it's not an easy decision to make. Leaving everything behind, it's like you're pushed by desperation and pulled by hope. It's a mix of fear and courage, really. The journey is dangerous, but staying behind feels even more so. Many who attempt the crossing are driven by a complex mix of factors, both pushing them away from their homes and pulling them towards a new life. It's a journey of survival and a testament to the human spirit. The decision to cross the Darien Gap is, well, a daunting one. It's a journey fraught with peril, but for many, the potential rewards far outweigh the risks. People dream of a better life, of safety and opportunity, but they must weigh these dreams against the very real dangers that lie ahead.
I remember every step, every moment of fear. We lost friends along the way, but we also found strength we didn't know we had. The Darien Gap takes so much, but it also somehow gives us a new perspective on life.
First and foremost, never travel alone. Always carry enough water and supplies for several days. Know the route, but be prepared for the unexpected. And most importantly, listen to the advice of those who have come before you. Their experiences can be, invaluable. People don't choose to cross the Darien Gap lightly. They are driven by desperation, by the need to escape violence, poverty, and persecution. We need to address these root causes if we ever hope to see a reduction in the number of people risking their lives in this treacherous journey.